today's question is, I wish I would have learned blank when I was younger. 253-833-5004. Or you can text us 253-293-5069. I personally wish when I was younger that I learned how easy it was to really pick up chicks. I mean,
I think we've discussed this. Like in high school, you thought you could have done it way better.
I know I could have done it way better.
It is,
Yeah.
It's because...
Maybe it's you, Gabe, because you've talked about this, how you were like, my hair could have gotten me so many ladies, but I just never knew.
No, it's the exact opposite. If I'd cut off my hair earlier, I could have got ladies.
Well, I mean,
Women
I thought
love friend-zoning things that they like. They like long hair.
I know they do.
So they want to keep it as a pet. So I would have been just the friend. Well, I was just the friend zone. I think it's because, I don't know, women as they age to the point of adulthood are very intelligent people.
Creatures,
let's
say. Call them creatures.
Let's call them creatures.
They can smell your BS from a mile away.
Yes, but as young women, they are not. They are dumb. They are easily influenced, and I think we just assume because our moms were so intelligent and all-knowing that these young women are, and so we're so scared of them.
Right.
That they know what we're going to do, and like every time we try to make a move, they're going to know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
But they're really just as dumb as us.
Honestly, a chick in high school talking to them is almost like talking to a really drunk chick at a party or at a bar. You can almost say anything and they'll believe it. I mean, it depends on...
Yeah, if you're like at least 2 or 3 years older than them, they will believe anything you say.
Well, or if they didn't go to your elementary school and then middle school. Like I know my school personally, we had 4 elementary schools in our district, and then from those 4, we went to all of us went to one middle school for 1 year. Then they separated it from 2 elementary schools and 1 middle school, 2 in the other.
Yeah,
and then high school we all came back again. So there was a good portion of the time where you didn't know people from the other 3 elementary schools or the other middle schools.
Right, it was time to restart. So if anything embarrassing happened to you,
you don't have to let them know about it.
Exactly. So it's just, and then like you said, if you get the chicks that are younger or even older than you, I mean, the people that, like if you were a freshman, you go for a junior, be big boy, it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean...
It's usually the junior girls, though, that can't get guys their own age.
Right. But it doesn't matter because you're a freshman going for a junior.
Yeah, to the other freshmen, you are...
a god.
A god. But to the juniors, those girls are making fun of her.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But what do you care?
Yeah, what do you care? You're you're on the other side of it.
Yeah. I mean, so it's one of those things. It's like I know a lot now that I should have played back then.
Yeah, with me, man, I got girls that were in my group that I could have pursued got stolen by guys that were a lot older, though, sometimes. I remember I was in middle school, and this 20-year-old was dating a girl I was hanging out with.
Yeah, I gotta ask, what is up with guys that are out of high school and
dating freshmen and middle school kids?
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's
really
beyond
weird.
gross. I mean, like I felt kind of weird when I was dating my girlfriend when I was fresh out of high school and she was a senior. Yeah. I'm just like, I gotta go to prom again. That's weird to me because I'm out of school, and I can't even imagine the 25-year-olds going to the prom and be like, "What's up, guys? I'm 25. You want me to buy you a beer?
Yeah.
Can I be the cool kid?"
That's weird.
I mean,
no, you never were.
Basically.
Wah, wah.
That's always made me so mad. And the middle school girls always thought they were so cool. Like, I got a 20-year-old
I have
boyfriend.
a 20-year-old boyfriend.
It's like, you realize that guy is a total loser, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, he is probably living with his mom and dad on their couch, hasn't had a job ever, or if he has, he's worked in fast food for like a week. And
they had cars. That was the thing that they held above all the other
was that
kids.
they could drive them places.
They could drive.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, of course they can drive. They're 20.
They're 20.
They're middle school students.
Exactly. But I don't know, dude. It's just, I can't say I've picked up chicks outside of high school because, I mean, I did, but not for very long. But even, like, being in a relationship now, I'll just talk to women, and I can look at them and see, like, they want to have sex with me.
Or you just think they do.
No, because it's not just me. And I'm tired of you always saying that because, yes, I make the joke, every woman wants to have sex with me. But then there's times where I'm actually talking to somebody, and I'm just honestly just talking, just being nice. And something happens. I mean, D has been there multiple times.
Really? You're using D as the expert?
That's it. Yeah,
You've
great
even
source.
said stuff to me,
Great
too.
source.
No, I think there are some, at bars, yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
At bars, yes. You assume it every single girl that
I know,
talks to you.
but this is what I'm getting at.
All right. I've noticed that women say you are easy to talk to,
Right.
but that is different. I don't know if you know the differentiation
No,
between talking and...
I do, but I was talking strictly at like being at bars and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
And you were just telling me no. I was like, no, I know for a
You
fact.
said everywhere, though.
Well, where else do I go except bars?
All right, true.
I mean, come on.
Good point.
Thank you. But yeah,
You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. I go to concerts too, but I'm always at the bar inside the concert, so I call that a bar. But yeah,
Concert.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's all right.
I feel it.
Question.
It's like, go ahead.
Oh, question of the day. I wish I would have learned blank when I was younger. 253-833-5004 or text us 253-293-5069.
For me, this is something simple that still comes back to bite me. Not so much in Washington because we don't do it a lot, but swimming. I wish I would have learned how to swim when I was younger because it's one of those things.
You know how to swim now, right?
Barely.
Okay.
I will doggy paddle. I will do the dead man float when I need breaks. I don't know what it is, but it's so hard to learn. Like I think it's one of those things is when you're young.
When you're younger, it's easier. Kind of like a language.
You learn it, and I think it's just your body gets used to it, and so it's just more fluid. Now when I swim, it's so odd and wonky that I get tired after swimming for like 30 feet, and all my friends are just swimming laps, and let's go out to the buoy, let's go out to this.
Let's go out to the middle of the lake and just chill there.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're like,
they can,
I'm good.
They can. I can't tread water, so I have to constantly be swimming or in the dead man's float. And so they'll just sit there in like these really deep places and tread water, and I am just dying. And I have, peace, guys. I'm going back to some place where I can put my feet on the ground.
See, I learned how to swim when I was probably started from 5, and I went for like 6 or 7 years. I took swimming lessons.
Really?
Yeah.
I took swimming lessons 1 year. It was pretty cool.
I did it for a long time simply because I feel like my parents wanted me to do something. They didn't want me just staying around in the house most of the time, so they had me do extracurricular activities. So
Yeah.
I did Little League for a little while. I did soccer. I did swimming lessons mainly though.
Yeah.
The thing is, my grandparents had a pool in their backyard.
So you should have learned.
Well, I should have, but
Dad should
nobody
just
wanted
threw you
to
in the
teach
deep
me. I was the little kid, and nobody loved
I'm
me.
surprised your brothers didn't pick you up and toss you in.
And see-
they did. That's what they do, and then they try to drown me. But teaching me how to swim was not one of the activities that was on their list.
And then there's just an age where you're just like, it's embarrassing to ask.
Yeah.
How do you do it? You know?
A buddy of mine doesn't know how to ride a bike. It's kind of a similar
That's
thing.
another thing. I didn't learn how to ride a bike until like 4 or 5 years after everyone else did.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where just
You were too busy walking places.
people expected you to know it. And I tried riding with training wheels, and it was just not clicking with me. So I just said, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
And then I just never learned how to do it. Until 5 years after everyone else is doing it. So they're all like, let's go ride our bike someplace. No, I'm just going to go hang out. I'm going to go back home. My mom said there's dinner. I'm kind of hungry.
It's
Bye.
noon. It's noon. Yeah, dinner. Whatever. That's what the best thing about pegs were, because you could jump on the back of somebody's bike and ride on it while they were.
And wrap your arms
Pedaling.
around their
Yeah,
waist.
basically. My
Just
cousin
saying.
had pegs, and like, he's like,
It's
dude, do you
easier.
want to go for a ride? I'm like, not really.
Well, you just got to put your arms on their shoulders. Which,
I know, but
it kind of screws with their riding. It throws their balance off.
But still, and then I felt weird because like then he like kind of slammed on his brake, and then like my junk hit his butt, and I'm just like,
obviously,
Oh.
Joe.
Are you standing fully? Was
Yeah.
he standing up too?
No,
no, I mean, like,
Joe is
'cause I
just
was,
really, really comfortable with his sexuality.
Yeah.
Very obviously.
but it still scared me. But no, I was standing on the pegs. I was younger. I mean, so like it just happened to
coincide.
Connect, yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, I was just squatted at the exact height I needed to be.
It just happened. It just happened, okay?
We had a few beers. And
Question of the day. I wish I would have learned blank when I was younger. 253-833-5004 or text us 253-293-5069.
For me, it was learning how to just like notice things that happen in normal life. Because if you're not paying attention to like, I should have learned. So like when I was walking places, I didn't notice that people would put their foot out to trip me, and that actually like stuff tiny little things like that. When you're just walking somewhere and things happen around you, I just wasn't paying attention. I just wasn't paying attention.
you don't pay attention. I never would have noticed.
Yeah, who would have known? I do it in regular life now, not while I'm with you guys because I don't care.
You always pay attention when you're with us.
Yeah, but like now, it would have helped a lot when I started to learn to drive.
Yeah.
Because if I started paying attention to things going on around me instead of what was directly in front of me earlier on, driving would have been so much easier.
Yeah.
But driving stressed me out.
Well, yeah.
Dude, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And even they always teach you the thing in front of you is the most important, but sometimes I don't think that's true. Because there is a lot of dumb people on the road.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things going on around you,
and they'll pull out of parking lots when you expect them to follow the rules of the road, and they don't.
And that's the thing is you can't when you're driving, you can't trust other people to follow the rules.
It's just teaching everyone young, don't trust anyone.
Yeah,
Yep, basically.
Way to go.